Mariners up and down the coast are sounding the alarm tonight after the federal government announced plans to close a number of Coast Guard communications centers. They're the people boaters call if there's an emergency at sea. But as Dean Stoltz reports, by 2015, 80% of the coast will be serviced by just one center in Prince Rupert.
I can't believe you're telling me it's all going to be out of Rupert.
That's the reaction of just one commercial fisherman here in Comox after hearing the news that the federal government says it'll close 3 Coast Guard communication centers in Vancouver, Ucluelet, and Comox by 2015.
My gut feeling is I want to call the Coast Guard that I'm in their waters, not someone that's 300 miles up the coast. So I find that ridiculous. I find it ludicrous.
The marine communication centers in Comox and Ucluelet are being consolidated to Prince Rupert, while the Vancouver station is being moved to Victoria. The cuts have other boaters concerned as well.
Over the last 15 to 20 years, I've used them at least 3 or 4 times. Running out of fuel, motor breakdown, fuses. They've been a big help.
The union representing the 35 workers in Comox and Ucluelet says it doesn't know what will become of those positions, but it says mariner safety is its #1 concern.
The main potential problem is the amount of activity on the radios and the ability to pick out an actual distress call when it's occurring that's not being covered up by another communication over such a vast area. The Minister of Fisheries, Keith Ashfield, has made the decision that 2 centers would be safe. We have concerns about that.
Oh, look, we would not be making those kind of suggestions if we thought we were going to, for 1 second, put at risk mariners. It's not the case at all.
That was Minister Keith Ashfield when we spoke to him back in January. He also said there wouldn't be any layoffs.
It's just a reevaluate. There's absolutely no job losses here.
Now that seems to be in doubt as well. Back on the Providence, Peter Watson just has one lingering concern.
Well, hopefully they know if I tell them I'm having trouble off a deep bay, Johnson Street, Discovery Channel, they know exactly where that is. They're trying to save a nickel and it's going to cost them $1, plus lives maybe.